Alright, I'm going to give a quick review on the Lightberry. I'm going to talk about the company, I'm going to talk about the installation process, and I'm going to talk about what I think overall. So, starting with the company, it's not an American company. It's I believe it's a Polish company, if I remember right. They were really nice. The problem I have with them being Polish, not American, is I'm on the opposite side of the world. So if I need support or if I need to contact them, you know, they're going to do it at a completely different time than when I need it. But I mean, it's not a big deal. Um, Very nice people. Now, there are a few things I wish the company would do. Now, first and foremost, what I wish they would do, I had a little bit of trouble installing, but I'll get to that in a little bit. But one thing I wish they would do is I wish they would make tutorials. Now, there were plenty of videos made by them or even other people on YouTube that made videos mostly of the end result like you see now. There were hardly any videos on installation. I suggest what they should do, what I would like to see them do, is create a tutorial video start to finish. And I'm talking installation of the hardware, the software, etc., 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 from beginning to end, and like that. Also, another thing I think they should do is I think they should be a little more clear and let people know that the Raspberry Pi is a prerequisite of having this. Now, I showed plenty of people this, and literally everyone loved it. I love it. However, I knew that the Raspberry Pi was a prerequisite. You had to have it in order for this to work. The people I showed it to, they thought that they could just buy this product and it would work right out the box, which is not true. Having said that, another thing I wish they would do is, aside from being more upfront and clear that you need a Raspberry Pi for this, I wish that they would come out with a bundle where it's plug and play. Raspberry Pi included, like a kit, like everything you need, Raspberry Pi included, plug and play. You just install the lights, you plug it in, you're ready to go. I wish they would do that. In my opinion, they would probably get a little bit more customers because a lot of people who are not into technology as much are kind of intimidated by the Raspberry Pi. Why? I don't know. It's just the way it is. What else? Installation. I had a little bit of problems on my end. I was under the assumption that since I couldn't get it to work, that it was a defective product. I was wrong. Comes to find out that I was installing it on a first generation Pi, and I couldn't get it to work for the life of me. However, the Raspberry Pi 3 just came out a few weeks ago. Got it in the mail. I said, what the heck? I installed everything, all the software and all that, and it worked. So I guess it was my Pi that was the matter. And it brings me back to that whole tutorial thing. While I was having those problems for those few days, I mean, granted it was my Pi that was wrong, but still I didn't know that at the time. I wish that they had all those tutorial videos. I had to go searching and I had to read and I had to go to forums and message boards and it was just a mess. I'm very happy that I got it figured out. Functionality, I think it's very cool. I'm using a smartphone app. Now this is not an official app made by the people at Lightberry. It's made by a third party guy. He wrote the program. You can alter the sensitivity of the lights. You can make them even more intense than I have them right now. This is the way I like it. You can make it more intense. You can make it less intense to not be so distracting. You can even add effects into it, but you know that's not an official Lightberry kind of deal, so I'm really not going to touch on that too much. But overall, I am very, very happy and very pleased. I cannot tell you how many people have seen this and they want to come to my house to watch it, to watch a movie. You know, it's just really cool. It's really enhanced my movie experience. I can't say enough how happy I am. And if I were to give the Lightberry a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, I would say, despite the little trials and tribulations I experienced, I would still give this product a 10. I would say this is so cool. This is such a cool thing that despite anything that I went through in order to get this to work, it was all worth it. I just think it's just super cool. And that's pretty much it. I give it a 10 out of 10. I highly recommend it. Anybody who wants this kind of thing. It's just super cool. So that's that. Anyway, I just want to say thank you for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments. Rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks.